Dean Kremer gem went wasted in a pitcher's duel at Yankee Stadium today as the O's lose to the Yankees 2-1 in 10 innings. We're breaking it down here on MASN All Access Extra. So we're joined by Kevin Brown from Oriole Park at Camden Yards, who was just on the call for this game. And Kevin, tough way to go for Dean Kremer, who for the second time in a week shut down the Yankees today. 7 Ks, gave up just 1 earned run, felt like he deserved a better fate than in this one.
He certainly did. He has struck out 7 in each of his first 2 career starts, both against the Yankees. That's an amazing accomplishment. And once again, there was one troublesome inning early. Last time it was the second inning, 30-pitch inning, gave up a run. This time it was the first inning. Maybe a little bit lucky to only give up a run in the first inning. He gave up some hard-hit contact, but got out of it and then seemed to find his stuff from there. The cutter was really sharp as the game went on. The fastball location was good. The curveball maybe not quite as good as it was the first start, but yeah, Dean Kremer had it rolling. To get through 5 innings in 2020 is not something that you should take for granted with any starting pitcher. And Dean Kremer's got through 6 innings and 5 innings, 1 run allowed each time against a lineup that today is swinging it much better than it was a week ago. So yes, it's a loss, but the big picture of seeing a young guy like Dean Kremer make his second start against a team that had a chance to adjust to him after a week, really impressive.
And then the bullpen picked him up right after that as well. Didn't allow a run until that final 10th frame in which there was a runner on second, so very difficult to not allow that runner to score. What do you think of the job of the bullpen? Cesar Valdez putting in some great work, Hunter Harvey in the final inning there. What do you think of the Orioles bullpen in this one?
I think Cesar Valdez needs to be recognized nationally for the weirdness and wonder of this season. This is a guy who is in his mid-30s, has very little big league experience, none in 3 years, hadn't pitched in the bigs in 7 years before that, was in the Mexican League, was in the Dominican Winter League, was the pitcher of the year there. He is just flinging knuckleball-like changeups, 50 inches of vertical drop. The guy is a freak. I mean, it looks ridiculous the way these hitters are approaching him. It looks like they've never seen a pitcher throw like this before, and he locates the sinker a little bit. He locates it enough and throws it hard enough to keep you off balance. He's been one of the great success stories, one of the great scouting finds, about as good a minor league free agent as you could hope to find from Mike Elias and Sig Mejdal and this group.
And the Orioles...
Dylan Tate got a couple of big outs again. Sorry, Paul.
Oh, no. Please continue.
Dylan Tate got a couple of big outs again. Tanner Scott gets a big out too, and can't put that 10th inning on Hunter Harvey. It's a pitch that was a little wild, but a pitch that you like Pedro Severino to handle. And then he goes after Luke Voit, one of the best hitters in the league, and Luke Voit hits a fly ball. Well, runner on third, nobody out. That's that. But the stuff was good from Harvey. The stuff was good from Tate and Scott. Valdez was phenomenal again. The Orioles pitched well. Against a Yankee team that scored 16 runs yesterday, you cannot pitch much better than that. It was simply a day where the offense couldn't pick them up.
Yeah, for the 3rd straight game, the offense picked the wrong time to disappear. Of course, they were outscored in yesterday's doubleheader 16-1, and they mustered just 1 run today against Jordan Montgomery. You would think it would be a little bit easier sledding considering they faced Cole and Tanaka in both ends of the doubleheader yesterday. But with the finale of this series against the Yankees tomorrow and the Orioles looking to just salvage 1 game, Kevin, do you think there's a way that the Orioles can pick that offense back up and maybe muster a win in the final game of this series?
Well, the Orioles have been a team of streaks this year. They lose a bunch in a row, then they win a bunch in a row. They lose 5 out of 6, then they win 5 out of 6. So sure, this is an inconsistent team because it's a young team. It's an inexperienced team, but it's a talented team. So they have picked themselves up off the mat before. They can certainly do it again tomorrow. The order has been tall against this Yankee team, but tomorrow, and for those who are watching this on Sunday today, they will have John Means, who just came off his best start of the year and looked like John Means again. So a little bit of offense could go a long way if John Means does what he did to the Mets.
Certainly some optimism heading into Sunday's finale against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Kevin Brown, thanks so much for hopping on to break down this 2-1 extra inning loss to New York.
Thanks, Paul.